It's so weird that's not working. What? Oh, this is crazy. What? Brother. Oh, wait a minute. Wait a minute. Bro, this is crazy. It's just not working. Oh, I love everything about this. What's going on right now? Love it. I love it. I love when everything goes wrong. Everything that can go wrong goes wrong. You know? I'm trying to set up my Discord right now so that it shows that I'm streaming.
Hey streamer friends, today we're going to check out how to appear as streaming in Discord. So we want it to look like that. And also the steps are the same if you have a custom bot in your Discord as well, in case you're having trouble with it, because there are some things that actually block streaming now on Discord. So we are actually going to go ahead and make sure we're appearing online first. That's the first thing. You know, if you're on invisible, that's going to be a problem. So make connections, and it's saying that's, you know, streaming now mode is on. You got to turn that off. We're going to have to turn this back on later, but make sure for this part, you have streamer mode off when you're setting up. Usually it'll throw you in the streamer mode when you go live, but make sure there's off so we could play with our settings here. Make sure you go into connections and connect your Twitch, guys. I'm not going to go over how to do that. That's for a different video. Be right here. And we're hitting on the Sneaky Fink right now. He's an awesome dude. So now his Twitch is actually on his profile, all that good stuff. So that's really beneficial if you're a Twitch streamer to have that. And really the last thing you want to do is make sure you turn streamer mode back on. So streamer mode, you're going to want to... Last thing you want to do is make sure you turn streamer mode back on. So streamer mode, you're going to want to click that back on. And then we're pretty much good to go. That'll get you 99% of people. If you have those three things, if you have your profile is online, and you have your Twitch and Discord linked, and you have streamer mode on, you will appear in the streaming now section, or you will appear as streaming on Discord. Remember, they're one and the same because our bot really works off of what Discord does. But some things will block you from being in the streaming now section. So if you're still having problems, if those three things, you have completed them, and you are still not appearing in the streaming now, here's some tips for you. Custom statuses might block it, and they do block it. The custom status overrides the bot. So either way, if you're using one of our bots or with a custom bot here, or if you're just streaming now, it'll block you from actually appearing as streaming. So make sure, I don't know why I'm going into my settings here, make sure when you do, you could actually change your custom status. If you have something like, when I talk about custom statuses, we're talking about this. So right now I could put hi, and we could put that. If you're streaming and you have this custom status on the top here, that is going to actually hinder the streaming thing. So make sure you delete that when you go live. You could have a custom status any other time except for when you go live, all right? So make sure you delete that. That should take care of the problem. Second thing that's very common that I can't really show you here, if you're logged on to mobile Discord while you're streaming, that also will mess with it. It'll log you on as mobile, and it will not pick you up as streaming. So that's a huge, huge problem for a lot of people. So keep those two things in mind for troubleshooting, is that the custom status will mess it up, and if you're logged in with mobile while you're streaming, that will also mess with it. So that may not make you appear as streaming. Now, if you took care of all of that, and you have everything correct, 99.9% of people it's going to work for, okay? Now, there are a small percentage where Spotify, I've heard, messes with it too. So maybe your Spotify account, try to unlink that, and maybe that's like the last case scenario right there. That's it. But yeah, if you have all those things, honestly, there's no possible way you will not appear in the streaming now. Just make sure you're not logged in with your mobile. Make sure you're appearing online, all that good stuff. Make sure you have everything connected. Remember, the bot in our Discord is connected to Discord. So if you're not appearing as streaming on Discord at all, like over here, it's not going to work for our bot. So make sure you take care of all that, and I hope it helped you guys. That's the first thing. You know, if you're on invisible, that's shooting tutorial as well, or visible, that's green here. We're linked. So let's go odd wheel here, and we're going to go into connections. Now you got to make sure if you're not seeing the connections and it's saying that, you know, streaming now mode is on, you got to turn that off. We're going to have to turn this back on later, but make sure for this part you have streamer mode off when you're setting up. Usually it'll throw you in the streamer mode when you go live, but make sure that it's off so we can play with our settings here. Make sure you go into connections and connect your Twitch, guys. I'm not going to go over how to do that. That's for a different video, but make sure your Twitch is connected. And it's really, and we're hitting on the Sneaky Fink right now. He's an awesome dude. So now his Twitch is actually on his profile, all that good stuff. So that's really beneficial if you're a Twitch streamer to have that. And really the last thing you want to do is make sure you turn streamer mode back on. So streamer mode, you're going to want to click that back on. And then we're pretty much good to go. That'll get you 99% of people. If you have those three things, if you have your...
I don't know what's going on.
Online, and
none of this is working. Nothing. Everything's going wrong.
fix the black screen issue on your Dragon. First, make sure OBS is closed and you want to search for graphics settings on the search button and click on that. Once you're in the graphics setting, make sure desktop app is selected, then click on browse. Go to program files, find OBS Studio. First choose game capture and then select settings. Ensure that capture specific window is selected as your mode. Select the game you want OBS to connect on, but wait, before you do that, make sure your game is actually running. So you might have got your game selected, but you're not seeing anything in the preview. Don't worry, there's an easy solution. Just go to your game and it should be available for OBS to show in the preview. If your game doesn't take up the entire space, you can resize it to fit your needs, just like what I've done here. Easy peasy lemon squeezy. First, right-click on OBS Studio and then select Run as Administrator when you click on it. Additionally, there are some games that will require OBS to be run as administrator in order to be captured properly. If you don't do this, you might end up with a black screen. According to the OBS team, it might also improve performance for your OBS. Click on Display Capture. Go to the Settings button and then navigate to the Capture Method section. From there, select the Windows option and then click on OK.
That's pretty good.
First, go to OBS settings are also visible. So the problem might be that you're having trouble with game capture, and no matter what you do, it just won't work for certain games. Well, don't despair because there's a straightforward solution for this. First, go to an empty scene like the one I have over here, and then press the plus button on the sources and select window capture. As you can see, the game is now visible in window capture. Just make sure that your game is in window mode or borderless full screen.
Hold on, we can make this work. We can make this work. We can't make it work.
Otherwise, the window capture won't be able to pick up the game you have on. Press the OK button and then you should be good to go. All worth it. So you follow through this video and you might still be getting the black screen. It's possible that the issue isn't with OBS itself, but rather it's something else that's interfering with OBS Studio. It could be the overlays, the screen recorder, the antivirus, or any specific program could be causing the problem. Here's an image from the OBS team that shows the common culprits that causes the black screen. Take a moment to pause and see if
Bruh, there's no way it was.
specific program could be causing the problem. Here's an image from the OBS team that shows the